If you interact with Muslims at work, you need to hear this, because you may think someone doesn't like you and actually it's just a part of their faith, especially if you're in like a male-female situation. This was honestly such a huge adjustment for me when I first became a Muslim mover, because obviously in many cultures, and especially in like the British culture, when you see someone, even like you're at work, your friends, whatever, even someone of the opposite gender, you give them a bit of a hug, you might shake their hand to greet them. However, in Islam, we believe that unless someone is classified as your mahram, if you're a female, so you're married to them, or they're a family relation, and the same for men, like unless he's married to her or it's a family relation, you shouldn't really be like giving them a hug, shaking the hand or whatever. It's just a part of our beliefs and part of our faith. But when you go into work, this can kind of be really awkward, and people might suddenly think, oh, you don't like them, you don't want to be around them, whatever, because you don't want to give them a hug or you don't want to shake their hand. So if you're finding yourself in this situation, your colleague probably does like you, it's just they're upholding their faith. Instead, if you want to greet them, and this is what I've sort of found like to be the most common workaround, you can kind of like stick your hand on your chest and give sort of a light little like bow or whatever. And instead, that's what we found as kind of like our air hug or whatever it may be, like a good alternative to actually hugging. Another thing you may also find, and this is specifically if you are a female, is if you are interacting with a male man and you're not married to him or family, there is a very high chance that he won't look you in the eyes, or he won't continuously look you in the eyes. And it's not because he's trying to avoid you or whatever, it's because in Islam, men are supposed to avert their gaze. They're not supposed to stare at women, you know, like all this catcalling, all this staring at women, you know, whatever. None of that should be happening in Islam. And because of this, there is a large majority of Muslim men that are raised where they don't look at women. Like we have a friend, for example, and he's an imam, and I was helping him with some like TikTok videos and stuff, and I actually had to get his wife to stand behind the camera so that he could look in the right place, because he just wouldn't look at me, which alhamdulillah is amazing. May Allah reward him for that. But if you're ever interacting with a Muslim man and you're thinking like, why is he not looking at me? Does he not respect me? He's not looking at you, babes, because he respects you.